Welcome back, Ventura County. You're listening live to Girls on the Air. We are women in real estate right here on KVTA 1590. We're also on 97.9 FM, and we stream live from kvta.com. Go on the app, download it, and then you'll be able to hear us from anywhere. I'm Karen Campbell.
I'm Janice Bristler.
And we're so excited to have Andy Girl with us today. Welcome.
Aloha, goddesses. How are you?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So how did you get involved with this, and tell people what you exactly do? I mean, I've kind of given them a little bit of tidbits about what you do, but I want them to hear what you do. You're amazing.
I thank you very much, very much. I'm very grateful always to be on your show. It's a blessing. Thank you for being here in our community. Our community loves you. I healed myself. I healed myself with the simplest exercise called breath and breathing. We could do anywhere. We can do anytime. And when we start to connect our breath, our conscious breathing, we can start to manifest. And we can start to heal ourselves. And we can start to believe in things like rocks or manifestations or something called, mantras or just prayer, meditation, things that take us to another level of knowing of how to be human, how to step away from the mental, get into the physical, get into the body. So I have this little exercise that I would like to practice with everybody to get you started on the idea of what this is. And I'm a consciousness coach. So the body mimics the mind. This is called the down in the dumps exercise. Just take a slump and think about being happy when you're slumped. It's not possible. It's not actually possible. The consciousness in the body and the brain will not connect. Now go ahead, sit up straight. Mm-hmm. And try being sad.
Right? That was easy enough to do.
So that's a nice little exercise to get us started. So my goal this year is to meditate with 5,000 people. And I have a program called 105-Day Meditation. We work with the elements. We work with one element for 21 days times 5 elements for 105 days. I'm going to offer that twice a year. If you have a corporation, if you have a private group, a collective, a church organization that you would like meditation offered and you want to bring in something simple, it's a great way to do this. So this is how it works. We as a collective, we start and begin each element together. So day 1 and day 21, we'll gather and we'll have meditation. I'll give you a PDF. You have that for the next 21 days. You have the PDF. You know exactly what you need to do. You commit 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes can be anywhere. It can be driving in your car in traffic. It could be waiting for the elevator. It could be anywhere. You're just walking from here to there, anywhere. 10 minutes adds up. You take your mantra, your breath, you add sound. At that point, it creates a manifestation. After 21 days, the cells in the body now have allowed the chemical imbalance, like a computer and these data centers, and they're all reconnecting to each other. And it becomes realigned, and then you move on to the next element. If you make it through all 105 days, the idea is it recalibrates the body, and it creates a wave of manifestation. So what happens in 105 days for an average person? An average person, I hear, they reduce their anxiety medication.
Wow.
Their anger has turned into laughter. They have less pressure on their chest. They're able to sleep at night. No headaches. I get a lot of, the idea of, wow, I was actually able to laugh at something I never thought I liked that person. Some little things, especially with the elements of the Thomas fire or any of the fires we're working with, we have trauma. We have a lot of trauma around that, and we're human. And so we have work to do around this, and then we also have emotions to do around this. And so the mental and emotional, and then our bodies, it's time to clear all that energy. So the 105-day purifications meditation is exactly that. It is dedicated and calibrated for you. It's very simple. It's an easy practice. We'll do it together. I have availabilities that start this Tuesday, February 4th. City of Ventura is sponsoring. It's their only meditation class that's sponsoring through the City of Ventura. It's the Adult Center at 9:30 a.m. if you want to do it in person. If you want it on your own time, do it yourself with us as a group online, anywhere where you travel, work, live around the world, for those of you around the world. We meet at 5:15 Pacific time. That's live. However, I do work with people all over the world. It's recorded, so if you're not able to meet that, it is recorded in a portal. The PDFs will be available to you also in that portal. And bonus online, there's sound bath.
Wow.
Interesting. I've only been to one of those, so I didn't know what I was doing when I was there, because I'd never been before. So I was like, what are these people doing?
I thought they were soap and balls. What's going on?
So why don't you explain what a sound bath is?
A sound bath is a way, so the way that sound works is each element of earth, water, fire, air, and ether each have their own frequencies. And so the sound bath is dedicated specifically to that element. So it will be in the frequency or the notes of that particular element. And it's all, we have that listed on the PDF. Everything is programmed in there. So then when you listen to it, it's sound bowls, gongs, chimes, and it's in a continuous it's music. It's music. It's earth music. I don't know. Do you have another way to describe music? From the, no? Have you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
So much for enlightenment here. I got a Tupperware bowl at home. I got nothing for this.
Yeah, it's rhythm. I know. I wish. So I'm just grateful. Sean Knight is the person who provided those to us, and she lives in Oregon. She's fabulous.
Can I ask, what is the element of ether? Because I'm sitting here going, what is that?
Space.
Oh, space. Okay.
Heavens. Being as big and filling up as much space as you can be.
So different than air.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, tell us how are you going through the motions of these different classes that you're doing?
Okay, so you mean when we gather?
Right, when you gather, and then what you teach people to do on their own,
Yep.
and those kinds of things.
So the meditation class is I like to make it a super easy. So the idea is to combine the sound, the element, and the color together. So at the end of each, we do an om. Do you know how to do oming?
Yeah.
I don't.
Om.
Okay, good. I could probably do that.
That is the universe, the universal sound. That is the universal note. So when we take all of the notes together and we combine them, it's combined into om. And so we're going to use om. And if everybody ommed every day 5 times, om, clears out the entire chakra. It connects you with the earth. It balances all and aligns all of the data systems in your computers, in your physical body. So as far as the meditation goes, when we gather, we're going to meet. We'll go through the entire PDF together. So we'll start and finish each element together. And then we'll om. And then we'll end that program, and then you'll be on your own for the next 20 days, doing it 10 minutes a day, and then you'll move on to the next element. So then we'll meet again every 21 days for switching elements, and on the 6th meeting, completion day after ether ends, we'll open up the Zoom and have an open share so everybody can talk about their experiences. We've had some pretty spectacular experiences. Like some woman in Paris was telling us how she got rid of her migraines. She had this intuition to add lemon peel to her coffee and her migraines went away. And so she signed up, and many people have signed up over and over and over and over and over again. So my goal this year is to meditate with 5,000 people. 2025 is all about elevating the vibe.
Well, the reason I'm asking these questions is because I know there's people like me who don't know anything about that and probably could use it the most, right? Because I don't know if we're ADHD or what we are, but we are just like, we're just running all the time, right?
So signing up online, you'll get all the information. It's at your fingertips. We walk through it step by step by step. And if you have any questions, you can always reach me. The whole program for me was to dedicate it to people like myself who never meditated, who in the beginning did not understand what a chakra was. And people look at me now like I teach chakras, but in the beginning I was like, I think I broke a chakra. I don't think so. You know, I didn't understand really what any of that energy was. Now I do. Now I understand it. So my job as a consciousness coach is to get people to understand it in themselves and to recognize that the wellness center starts at their spiritual center and then their mental center, emotional center, physical center. So it's broken down that way.
Right, no, I totally get that. I don't think that a lot of people understand that with meditation. So I meditate morning and before I go to bed I meditate because you have to shut the world down. Like otherwise, my brain does not shut off. So what you find though is if you stop meditating, a lot of that negativity now is open to come in and be a part of your world. So now more than ever, I was like, I need not only take a social media break, but I got to ramp up my meditation because there's so much that it really does make a difference within your health and within your mindset.
That's a really good point. This meditation I created for someone that has just gotten started. If you're already a practicing meditation and you have your practice, please join us. This is just an addition. This is going to help manifest and clear the cellular and regenerate the cells in the ethers, in all of the elements. It would be an additional 10 minutes to your practice.
Right.
So yes, there is that. It's an addition too. So it's about that habit stacking. Get one down first before you start stacking into the other.
And so, I've got like lots of conversations going on in my head right now because like maybe I need to take a class before the class, or maybe like I rarely have time to do anything other than my job and eat and make dinner and go to bed. That's what I do.
30-minute classes.
Okay, good. So there you go. So anybody can find 30 minutes, even if you're, eating while you're doing that or something, right?
Right.
So it's just got to be easier for people, especially people dealing with all the emotions that they're dealing with right now and all of the things that now is like a full-time job for them to get their lots cleared, to get their insurance taken care of, to figure out like, where am I going to stay? What am I going to do? How am I going to get back to somewhat of a normal situation? And that's why I thought, oh, you're going to be perfect to be on the show, just to be able to tell people this too is temporary, this too shall pass, yes. And then something that's going to help them get to that spot, because when you have all of that going on and maybe you're buying another house or maybe you're renting another house and you've got nothing because all of your things are now gone, you have nothing, to get that back and to be able to find out all of those things, that's hard.
Well, it also helps your cortisol levels, because I know me, when I get like that, your body runs high for so long that all of a sudden your levels are just like completely out of whack because you've taken it to the nth degree over and over and over again. And especially if you've been through the fires, you're there already because your brain doesn't stop. So for me, it's like I wake up in the morning and I just immediately spend 5 to 10 minutes. That's all you have to do, really. Just stretch and 5 to 10 minutes and you're out. Now, my download at the end of the day, I do about an hour because I deal with a lot. We're in real estate. We deal with a lot. So you gotta get that ick off of you before you can go to sleep. Or my brain will wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning going, oh, you forgot blah, 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 and blah. Wake up right now, wake up. So if you haven't done it before, this would be a great chance of jumping in, especially if you want to try it over in Ventura.
Right?
So that'd be a great way to start it.
Yeah, in person at the adult centers for seniors at the Senior Adult Center on the Ventura Avenue. And I'm saying this year, it's funny you say that, turn your medication into meditation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's very good.
Yes.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you if they have questions for you or have a long list of things like I do about what
Please.
is that and what is that.
Please,
Right?
please. February 4th, we start the program this Tuesday. You can find me at andy@andygirl.com. That's my email address, or you can just go to the Andy Girl website. You can go to the e-courses and go into the 105-day meditation. You'll find all the information. There's also a video online. Feel free to reach out with any questions. If you are a corporation or an organization and you would like to bring this, I would love to share this with you. We've
Nice.
got goals to meet.
That
Yes,
goes
we
to me.
do.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for being here with
Thank
us.
you very
I just wanted
much.
to give everybody a treat of you.
I appreciate you both. Thank you.
You're
Happy New
welcome.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks.